This video is part of a series of videos to help you as you start to use EfL forms. It assumes that you have already set up EfL form permissions and are ready as a form manager to create a form template. This video uses a preset template as a starting point. In order to create a new form template, we go to Admin, scroll down to Form Templates, and we're going to create a new form template. We can do this by using a blank canvas or customizing a preset one. And in this video, we're going to create one using a preset template. At the time of making this video, we had 3 form templates within our library. And if I choose them, I can see the first page of that template. I'm going to start with a simplified engagement profile template. And to start with, I'll need to give the template a name. And click Create. I can then edit this template. This template has a learner avatar element, which, if you have the MIS integration plugin, will allow you to pull through a headshot of the pupil. The MIS integration plugin is an optional add-on. Please get in touch if you'd like some further information. In my example, I don't have MIS integration in my school, so I'm going to delete this element. I'd also like to edit these elements and include a hint to staff on the meaning of these words. I'm going to click on my element, which brings up my options. And I can see that the hints are within this template, but currently displayed as a rollover. I'm going to choose Display Hint within Element. I don't want this element to be mandatory. I want staff to be able to add information as and when to each area. But I would like to pull evidence through of what exploration looks like for a pupil. So I'm going to add a tag. I already have this tag in my school library. For further information on adding tags, please see one of our other videos. I repeat this for the remaining elements. Now I've edited those elements, I'm going to create a new element for the pupil's name. This will be mandatory. I'm going to leave the title at the top, and I'm not going to have any tags attached. I'm also going to include the school logo. I can click on Show Print Guidelines to show where this is going to divide. My engagement model descriptor elements fit neatly on a landscape page. I'm happy with this, so I'm going to save as a draft. I don't need to change the configuration of this form because it's been set up already. But I would like to add some information about linked evidence. I have already added specific tags to my elements, but over time I will have a lot of evidence linked to, for example, persistence, and I just want to choose some exemplary evidence to add to the form. So I'm going to create a tag to add here. EfL Forms will identify evidence using this tag first, before filtering it further using any tags linked to individual elements. So to create a suitable tag, I'm going to Admin and access the admin console. System data and tags. And I'm going to create a new tag. I'm going to prefix this with the word form so it's easy for staff to identify. This will be for internal use and doesn't need to cascade. I can then return to my form, and after refreshing my page, add my tag. I can also use the date range below if I want to narrow the time frame of the evidence linked. And click Update. Keep the changes I made. Now I'm going to allocate my permissions for this template. I want all form users to be able to read and print forms created using this template. I also want all form users to be able to create new forms using this template and edit these forms. In this example, the forms created using this template don't require approval. However, If I wanted my forms to be approved in a similar way to PLGs, I would select this box. All form managers already have all of these permissions, so we're able to automatically approve forms if this setting has been selected. And in that case, I don't want all form users to be able to approve. So I choose Update. It should be noted that existing forms already created using this form template will not have these changes applied. Permissions at form template level applies permissions for any new forms being made using this template going forward. So if I've used this template to create forms previously and I've changed the permissions, I will need to go to those existing forms and manage permissions for the individual forms. And select OK. Let's return to Form Template Editor and check that this is how I want my form to look. I'm now happy with that, so I'm going to save and publish. And my template is now available for form users to add information. You now know how to create a form template from a preset template. Please see our next video or guide on how to create or edit a form based on the template you have just created. We hope you found this video useful. Please visit our resource centre for guides and videos on a range of topics to support you in using evidence for learning. We also run regular online workshops, webinars and Q&A sessions, as well as in-person conferences. To find out more details on these and to register, you can scan this QR code or select the Community Support and Networking link on your school web console page. Thanks for watching.